Hey, Shalom, Shalom, call out, Yahbashim, Shabashim, Dash. Double honors to the apostles, men, women, and children that believe are the 1/3, the elect. Just want to touch on these reprobates out here. Salakia, talking about there's no eternal life. I'm on the road. All the scriptures that the Lord, say, He give us eternal life. Even the Christians, they believe that, how bugged out they are, And I just want to make the point of, the Lord said in Psalms 90:10, a man's days shall be 70 by the most 80. So 70, between 70 and 80 is a full life now. And anything after that is just mercy. Really, after 70 is mercy. Really, to be alive, period, is mercy. Because the Lord, could have destroyed us a long time ago, especially without the death of Yahushua dying for the elect. Israel ultimately on the whole, but starting with the elect, I was going to make the point of, Salaki on the road, I was going to make the point of, in this world, in life period, 70 years, it's not a long time. The earth is big. So you figure, I got 70 years. I got 70 years to explore the earth. That's not a long time. Especially living in captivity. So let's say, you go to school, because you can't do shit when you're a minor. And when you're a minor to this world is under 18. But a minor to the scriptures is under 12, before puberty. So that's 6 years difference right there. You can't do shit till you're 18. So that's 6 years difference. There's no such thing as a teenager. Either you're a child or you're an adult. That's it. So then let's say you're 18. You go to college. That's 4 years, right? And this just saying everything is on point. So you work a job. So you get out of college 22, 23. You work a job for another 40 years. So that's 73. But let's cut it down. Let's say you work a job 23. That's about right. Let's say 40 years, right? 23, work the job 40 years. You pay off all your debt. You got your house, your kids is grown, everything. So 23 plus 40. Now, this being nice. Shit, especially for Jake, shit don't turn out like this. So 43, 23, 40, that's 63. So you're 63 years old. You finally going to retirement by 65. So 65, so let's say you live to 75. So you got 10 years to explore. That's not enough. You know how big the fucking earth is? You got 10 years to explore the earth and live life. And, at that age, let's say you still healthy. You still got your energy and you still vibrant, right? So you got 10 years. Like, you can't do shit with 10 years, how big this earth is. And, going to travel, going to see places. Let's say you go to, Jamaica, You go to Jamaica for 2 weeks. You ain't see fucking Jamaica. You was on a fucking resort. And 2 weeks is not long enough time to really explore a place. And you got to leave off the resort and meet the people in the town. And, and get to know the culture of that place, the land, and get to see the beauty of the Lord, because different parts of the earth, the Lord decorated in a different, you got mountains, you got caves, you got underwater caves, which is dangerous, but You got caves is dangerous too. Land caves, underwater caves. You got all kinds of shit in these different lands. The women, the language, the food, the herbs that's grown there. All kinds of shit for you to explore that land. And it might take, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years in a place to actually explore. So you might go to 2 different places and you're like, all right, I've been to Las Vegas and I've been to Thailand. Now I'm ready to die, 65 to 75. You haven't fucking lived at all. So let's take working and shit out of the picture. Let's say by the time of you 13 years old and you got money, you ain't a slave. You a free bird, you financially free. You got money, you do what the fuck you want. You 13 years old to 63. So that's what? 50, that's 50 years. Well, let's say 73. You died at 73. So that's 60 years. So you got 60 years to explore the earth. Listen, it's going to be so many places you ain't see or you wanted to go. Because, look, the earth in the Hebrew is Aidan. Well, Aratzazah, which means land, but also Aidan, Eden, which means what? Paradise or joy. So the earth is meant for you to explore. The earth is meant for you to enjoy. But how the fuck you going to enjoy something you haven't seen? So, people spend their whole life on studying plants. And they still be low level, studying birds. You know what I mean? Studying medicine and different shit. And they get older and fucking drop dead. You know what I mean? Or they still be low level, studying this shit their whole life. So, from 13 years old, you free from your parents' house, to 73. You got 60 years to live life. You think you're going to really live life? Now, you're going to get way more done than a Babylonian slave that started from 63 to 73. Because these people out here don't be living. They be working their ass off. They call themselves living on a weekend. You know what I mean? From Friday, after work Friday, to about Sunday afternoon. If you lucky, Sunday afternoon, and I'm being nice here. I'm talking about a free slave with no kids, no bitch that's nagging them. No, I'm talking about, you know what I mean, that really got their weekends to themselves. That weekend, that shit shoot by so fast. That's why people wild out and they get their Saturnalia on. Going back to Roman Empire, they get in their Bacchus spirit for a day or two, and nigga, that's it. Your ass back to slavery. Then your job give you about what? A 1 week vacation, and they gotta sign off on it. They gotta approve of it. You might not get approved of. They might not, your supervisor might not sign off on it. So you get a week's vacation, right? You can, per year, you can't fucking explore nothing in a fucking year. So I just parked up, about to go grab me some veggies for it's lunchtime. Grab me some veggies, trying to stick to this diet. Been backsliding. It's a battle with the flesh. But hey, we still in the fight. But what I was saying, lost track a little bit. Yeah, so your weekends. So in your vacation. So 1 vacation a year, or some jobs might give you 2 weeks if they want to be nice. So you got 14 days to go live life. But even then, you don't got enough money to really do. Your shit is limited because flying to these places, say you got a week vacation. You want to fly to Africa Shit, it take fucking 2 days to get there. And if you take the cheap route, and it take 2 days to get back. So your ass got, then with the jet lag and all that shit, your ass got about fucking 60 hours over that motherfucker to go explore big ass Africa. You ain't got a chance to bust 3 nuts before. Hey, yo, this place is hell. And you could use wisdom to cut it down. That's why the Lord said, don't get married. Don't have children. I mean, it's not wise for one. And then 2, you could dodge a lot of bullets that this devil has thrown in his system to get you jammed up. You know what I mean? And there's ways, you know, you got different app jobs and shit like that. Different things you could do to buy your, you're still a slave, don't get it fucked up. But different things you could do so it's not that bad. You know what I mean? So, because wisdom is the key thing, and all that get understanding. So you could like navigate and position yourself where you just not like a sitting duck. But that's one thing. You know what I mean? But everybody's situation different, right? So the point is, how could we really enjoy this earth? How could we really enjoy our time here without getting old and dying and losing our memory and all that shit? How could we really enjoy the other planets, our children, and enjoy life? You know what I mean? It's this rap song, I think Vado, he said, are you with Dave East? Yeah, Vado and Dave East. It's called The Hated. Decent song, hip-hop shit. But he said, are you living or are you existing? And most people are not living, they just existing. You just here doing the same shit every day, living life in like a simulation mode. It's just a different day doing the same old shit. And Jake say that, same old shit, different day. Same toilet, same shit, different toilet, right? So you just living life on repeat mode. You're not really enjoying your time here on the planet. And the only way to enjoy that, even if you wasn't in slavery, with a 70-year time span, you can't enjoy shit here. You're going to get old, you're going to die. The earth is way too big. You ask me, I want to go to fucking Antarctica. I want to go, and I don't want to go there for no motherfucking 3 days. Shit, I want to spend like 10 years there or some shit like that. Then go to the next spot for 5 years or some shit like that. Then go over here for 20 years, 30 years over here. And that's living. You know what I mean? Getting to see these type of plants, these type of flowers, these ocean cliffs and reefs and the sky, the northern lights, the Niagara Falls. And you can't do that with these bullshit bodies in this shitty ass life. There's only one way to do that, and that's through Yahweh Shai with eternal life. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Shalom.